Everybody, what's up to the two people in the back? Let me stop. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another show with us, Connected with E. I am your host, of course, E Maya, also known as Lovely Maya, Mama, whatever. And also to the left of me is our other host,
Nia, aka Nia No Long.
I know it's been forever, y'all.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Things happen. What's happened to you?
This Where should I begin?
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I was attacked
By who?
at my own grandmother's house.
Damn.
Dust mites.
For-
Attacked my eye. Y'all, I was just swole. I was in the emergency room. And but I'm not gonna hold you. I had two people that I text and I realized they didn't even check up on me that week. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, just I know. I mean maybe time out. Let's start over. I don't know. I just
Day after day.
we've been.
But friend, your eye look good.
It looks good. I do a little dab of makeup.
I'm telling y'all,
it
look like I Turner had went across her face.
Listen,
she looked like Martin in that episode.
Okay? And why do people whisper?
I can't blink.
Are you okay? Like the abuser gonna fly out.
She said, "Oh, is you cool? Is you okay?"
But yeah, y'all know what we do. We just trying to bring highlight some businesses, highlight some things going on in Charlotte, talk about the news, what's going on here, America, the world. It's a lot been going on. And I've been doing shows like keeping up with the daily news. However, sadly, we haven't been, things going on. But that doesn't matter. We're back. And we're back as ever. I'm on live. He's on live. She's not on live. But
we're live. We all live.
Is this bitch recording? But yeah, so you already know what we got going on. So before we get into what we got going on, oh my gosh, I'm just knocking things over.
This shaking the table.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I feel so tight, y'all. I'm kind of excited. Maybe that's what it is. I'm excited.
You're happy to be back.
Yeah, I am happy to be back. It's just something nice. But yeah, but what's up first, friend?
So first we're gonna get into our before we get in our current news, we're gonna go ahead and shout out a local business in the area. And god darn it, we are the local business. Connected. Here at Connected, I have gave Connected the highlight, the local business of the week.
I thought she was gonna say I get connected my life. I would say, wait a minute, we have.
No, I like to go ahead and highlight Konnected, Konnected.net.
I know.
We had our Memory Lane Part 3 shirt. I mean, also Part 3. I'm looking at your shirt. Part 3 concert. It was a successful night. We brought in some independent artists who were able to showcase their talents to to some people. And I said just another effort to bring Charlotte to the world and the world to Charlotte. So it was a great thing. We want to go ahead and shout out
some. They followed us. Yeah, we're gonna have some right here. So
yeah, right here.
Come on.
Go ahead and give a shout out to Poppy Check, Lost the Real Rap, Tango Bingo, Surprise, Roulette, Thunder Sun, Venegas to You, One DJ, Three Mics, Nilla B, A Brian, MK Brimlett, Chill Will, Story to Don, Suave the Smooth Goat, Cost Sadiddy, and shout out to all those people who came out, showcased their talents. It was a networking event. We was following the people. There's a lot of good things going on, a lot of great things going on, a lot of positivity. So
I can't say I learned a lot. I learned less is best too. I think something, I got a little taken over that Julio, but I learned
Julio?
That tequila.
Oh,
because I didn't mess up in the beginning, but I don't know, that light was so bright. It was like a bright light. It was a lot going on, but we did a really good job. I think the people liked us, the crowd. We liked the crowd. We enjoyed the crowd. It was a good turnout because last year it was a great turnout, but this year it was even a bigger turnout.
And next year it's gonna be a
huge turnout.
Yeah.
Okay, because Miss Nicole coming.
Yeah. Everybody's
coming. Sharon coming.
So make sure y'all keep following Konnected, keep updated on other different events we're going to be having going on. It's going to be way more opportunities for independent artists to showcase themselves, and it's going to be a lot of great things. So keep up and keep updated. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and get into our current news.
All right. I be feeling like the man when I walk through.
I do this for my daddy. I do this for my mama. These long nights, I swear to God, I do this for the come up.
They don't know
What I've been through.
They don't know the half.
Milk Marie, she got a pretty pink.
I'm okay. Drop your favorite, y'all. Drop in the comments if you're here. Drop your favorite Rich Homie verse. Now I can say we're gonna because you said Milk Marie. Because she's one that came out the woodworks. I feel like just with this scenario with Sadly Trouble, Quavo, who all these artists that have passed recently and before. And I think this applies to anybody, you know. If they don't love you publicly, keep it privately. I just think it's nothing wrong saying your group chat like because you got people like Milk Marie coming out. I didn't even know that was I didn't even know that was a person. And everybody trying to say we been no, that was an Atlanta thing, and y'all should have kept that in Atlanta. People in North Carolina didn't know. Exactly, but she's coming out with a video, and I guess her name actually is Marie. And the song is actually, I guess, about her. Mind you, she got a baby in the background whining. Why are you talking about this when you got a baby in the background whining? But that's here nor there. You got people, you got Erica Banks, you know. And I get it. Like I get it. But at the
you
same
don't do
time,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't do stuff. You know that
and it's not even not trying to be funny. It's not even like we don't want you. No, it's more so like I'm just saying like I feel like it's a self-respect thing. If a person, and I don't know, maybe because I'm stubborn, maybe because I wouldn't even go to you. They don't even go to the service. If me and this person was cool and we kept it on the low and it was nothing like that, it wasn't nothing publicly. If my mama don't know about them, if my best friend don't know about it, I'm not gonna just But I just think it's kind of like funny. I don't know. I just feel like that's not about this. It's not
about that. We just want to get that out of the way.
She just said Milk Marie, so I just
so. But R.P. Rich Homie Quan, it's a sad thing. We really gotta do something about these drugs.
Perks. I want these perks off the streets.
Everything.
I want Let me tell you something. My uncle called me yesterday. Mm-hmm. I don't know if my uncle was 2 shades in the wind. It doesn't even matter, whatever. Called me. He said, Maya. I said, what's up, Unc? Because my aunt texted me like, hey, he's finna call you because he want to talk to you about being a police officer. Now, I don't know why he wanted me to be a police, but he said I need to get justice for my daddy. He said I need to get justice for my daddy. He also said if it takes locking people up like your grandma, his own sister, then hell, that's what it takes.
Why would he call you with that?
I don't know. But I said, I don't know. And I'm keeping his identity but I was like, I don't know if I want to be a police officer. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to lock my grandmother up.
Right.
He said to hell. You gotta find justice for your daddy.
This the one? This is the uncle I met on the
No. This Travis daddy.
Why would he call you with that?
We gotta bring him up here. He really told me that I need to find justice for my dad. I said, well, I told him I'll think about it. I will consider it. I'm sorry, y'all. That was just very funny. We gotta find justice for Rich Homie Quan too. Now, if I do become a police officer, I will be fighting. I will be fighting justice for a lot of people. I will. And he said, "You don't even gotta be doing the work. You don't have like his ideas. He was like, I don't gotta be on the streets. I'm like, switching with me, do administration work.
You want to be a detective?
But I don't know. So I'm like, what I'm doing, administration.
And plus, you don't get to pick and choose. You don't get to pick and choose what cases you get as a police officer. It's just the one that you want me to go.
Shout out to my uncle though.
Goddamn, we can solve it ourselves. We don't gotta be. We're gonna be up there.
But yeah, these fake perks and the 911 call was just weird. I don't know. This is just a very, very sad
situation. He was so young and he's such a legend. I know he got a lot of flack for recent
Mind
years.
You, I feel like anybody maybe, and I'll be gracious, maybe a year under me and Nia, and probably like from literally that, probably like 80, 85, from like, I'll say from like, a year from
and barely 85. Us, because we barely made it.
Barely made it. But I can say it was when Rich Homie was, me and my homegirl Shayla was in 8th grade sharing a it's not an AirPod, sharing a headphone, listening to I be feeling like the man when I walk. Mm-hmm. So literally that was a time. That was the peak, and that's when and you don't. I'm not saying you. I wasn't the type of kid that just hated everybody, but that's when you're on the bus, you listen to your headphones, you don't want to be with nobody, so you just feel like the man of the year. You know what I'm saying? You just feel like Rich Homie.
And most definitely, like we lost a piece of our childhood
Yeah.
because he was very important. So I hate to see it, especially
Doug, hold on.
we've been seeing a lot of people pass with the fentanyl and the drugs and the perks. Lots of rappers, lots of people I know, lots of people in Charlotte, lots of kids our age, our people our age. It's unacceptable. Please, if you don't think it's clean, y'all, if you had to second guess it, don't listen to Kodak and be like, I knew it was fake and I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. That's not cute.
Don't even
you
just
will
get off
die.
the pills. If it's not prescribed from an actual doctor, just don't even take
Right.
it. And people, I mean, of course, the doctors are scared, but I mean, I'm okay. I'm not saying it's right, but remember there was a point in time when the pharmacists were making a little money off selling it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to bring back the pharmacists doing what they need to do.
They kept getting caught up.
To stop the yeah, that's what it was. They kept getting caught up. But to stop the, we might need to do it. Anyway, we're not gonna move on. We're just gonna take a hold because we're gonna talk about this for the rest of the year. We're gonna always bring up Rich Homie Quan. Mm-hmm. So
don't want to be. He's not
rest
gonna be a forget.
peace.
So it's really
rest
sad.
In peace.
And that doesn't look like Enchanted Doll. Like I said, a lot of people and they say Pee Wee Longway was at the same party. I don't know how true that is. They were at the same function that they did the same thing.
I haven't heard about a pill party since 2010. Oh gosh.
Yeah. So shout out to them. I'm praying for Rich Homie Quan family.
I am
praying for Pee Wee Longway. Praying for anybody who's passed with a loved one off the fentanyl, off the drugs, the perks. So R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan.
So CMS is back. Is the traffic getting bad?
No. Yes. It's horrible. Bad. And I'm kind of confused because what the school bus is going to how is it?
I thought the lunch ladies was on strike last year. They were just on strike. Y'all bet. So I guess they okay. But yeah, shout out to CMS. CMS is back. That's something I wanted to talk about. Probably the last, because it touches me because it's like, oh, now people be asking me what high school you went to. I be like, damn old.
Yeah.
What you doing? I'm old. That's So shout out to us being in a part of that conversation. Shout out to CMS, Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools. We was actually having this talk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say is because it's public school. At the end of the day, it's public school is public school. Y'all should know how it is. But I feel like fairly, it's okay. And, this whole new movement of wanting to put kids outside of public school, that is okay, too. But don't try to blame the public schools. I don't like this new. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some bad ones that you don't, But we're not going to blame this wave on
it starts at home.
Yeah, no. The public, they do their job.
Yeah.
You get a 3 or a 4. She got a 2.
Right.
Start over.
Right.
And
I know that speaking of CMS, I know there was already a hiccup in the road. Did you hear about the bus driver that was driving drunk? Yeah, and they said injured some children.
Oh, she got charged with like 21 counts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So be careful. It's this wicked out here. I said we're gonna pray over the kids and hope that they have a great school year.
So send me y'all first day. Send me y'all. That's what I wanted to say 2-3 weeks ago before y'all started. I wanted to see some of them back to school pictures. So
yeah, get on Facebook. They was all on Facebook.
It was a few.
It's cute on there. I love it. So I love to see it. I'm praying that the kids have. We teach it, so we hope that we have a good school year. Mm-hmm. Y'all have a good school year.
Okay.
And everybody be safe. No more shooting. No more drinking and bus driving. Stop hiring these random people off the street.
Nasty. Well, I didn't mean to say sexy.
Oh yeah, no sex.
I didn't mean to say I didn't mean to say it.
Don't have sex with the students.
Right, be sexual. My bad. I didn't mean to say sexy, scrumptious. Ooh, fast. Look right, fast. I'm just playing, but yeah, stop hiring these weirdos. Hire some just authentic. If they don't like kids, they can't.
Right.
And that be said, places still be hiring people that don't like kids.
They just want to fill up a body. That's it. So,
but yeah, speaking of school,
what's the first? When they start school? Probably a couple of weeks ago. Probably
about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
literally about 2. They on their 3rd week now. So we in the game. That's why I was like, let me touch up on it. So shout out to all my kids that's in school. Not this kid though. Cole, man.
Cold Gray.
Cold, man. That's just
now. Before we even get into it, before we can get into it. I heard on the news, I was watching CNN, they said that the parents called the school 30 minutes prior, like 30 minutes prior to him shooting, saying that he had a gun, saying what he was coming down there to do, and the school dragged their feet on it and didn't take the complaint serious. I don't know if that's in here, but I seen that.
Listen, that's what they saying. Oh wow, accused of carrying out one of the deadliest. We ain't gonna say it's the deadliest because
Well, who died?
Taliban, like
Two
4
students,
people,
2
yeah,
students, 2 teachers.
like 4 people. But I can't say technically he was by himself. Columbine was 2 people. However, I think they killed about like 16 kids.
And now I know that well, one thing I will say about CMS when my mama updated me on this is that CMS you can't have no type of the binders with the metal in it no more. You can't have. They're very strict, so I don't know if everybody needs to adapt that.
We pulled up to my sister's school last Friday when it happened or whatever, like the day after. Man, the police was deep. Gang style, like they throwing up they sets, they waving, you know, they hi, you know, doing all that stuff, but they was deep. They presence known, like we not putting up with none of this. So
that's one thing CMS they do got to police. I know they have a couple police officers on each site of the school. So one thing about CMS, call it what you want, public school or not, CMS ain't playing that school shooting stuff. And I don't know if other schools they maybe need to adapt the same thing. I'm not sure.
Do you remember tall, bald, black security, like an actual police officer that used to be at Kennedy?
Yeah,
he's still there.
I remember what was his name.
I don't know, but he's still there. He lost weight. Like he looked like he on the meal. Like he working out.
He used to be a kind of goofy.
Like, kinda, yeah. My mom was like, he knew. I said, no, ma, I remember him. He's still there. So shout out to him. Keep the school safe.
Coach Suderman, not Coach. His name was.
I heard
he's still there.
Suderman leaving. I heard they tired of Suderman allegedly.
After he didn't got the school
allegedly. Together. I heard he trying to make that school something what it's not. And I heard he ain't doing his stuff right. So, but yeah, that's allegedly.
But prayers to the families.
Inside sources.
Prayers to the families of the students and of the parents or whoever was involved who's been affected by this. That is so traumatic for kids that have to go through.
Yeah, he had some problems.
I seen that, and like I said, they
crazy. Man, you know what? Unstable. But you know what? This ain't. Yeah, you see the parents locked up too. That's that.
Really?
Yeah, they locked the parents up because no matter what, like, okay, not trying to be funny, but I don't know. But I mean,
where did he get the gun? It's a lot of different things. Yeah, it's a hard. But I don't know. But once you hear about but kids,
yeah,
but so much you can. Yes. I mean, what you want to lock him away? Like they said that they had to say he had a track record in middle school. They tried to, and they even warned them. I mean, maybe they thought he held them at gunpoint. I don't know. Now, personally, black people, we're not gonna let our kids control us. So I can't say. I would have put him on his back.
Baby.
You ain't going nowhere. But I'm sure they tried their best. The best the way they knew how. It's unfortunate.
I would have had my young them
YNs. And no way that he's walking. There's no way that he's walking into a YN. Where's Charlotte?
Get out! It'd have been a shootout. I like to tell people all the time, come to a school.
They're not gonna do it
about one of them actions. It ain't gonna be no school shooting. It's gonna be it was a school shootout, and the person that about to.
They're gonna try to lock up the YNs.
No, don't lock up the YNs. We need the YNs as long as they're not harassing us.
They're scary.
When they
use y'all YN energy for good, and then go ahead and shoot that YN. Why he coming to the school? Y'all hear them shots?
YN energy. All right, but yeah, we're gonna keep this thing going. Speaking of more deaths, I can't take it anymore. And then they trying to put it on Charlotte. Charlotte, they trying to say we the ones that caused Fat Man Scoop to die. Allegedly. They trying to say, it's not. Well, Fat Man said he was fine, but he did mention that he got sick real bad here in Charlotte. But he was fine after that. But then you read them comments, I don't, so I just, I don't like that. So we're gonna make it clear, like he said, it wasn't, maybe it was here. Maybe we are dirty.
It could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
Shiesty ass niggas.
Dirty ass sneezed on me.
But no, R.I.P. to Fat Man Scoop. He was a legend. He had Grammys.
Fat Man Scoop, hit down, this now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Literally carried You Got Served. There wouldn't be no You Got Served if it wasn't Fat Man Scoop. Like
Fat Man Scoop, Timberland, all them.
And I like there was a video and things about him saying he loved what he do. He died, loved what he do. So I think that's another goal and just another thing we all got to keep in consideration. And why my voice going out? all gotta keep in consideration. Let's hope that we pass away loving what we do.
Yeah, right.
Also, we pass away. I don't know why, but in my mind, I would hope that I'm full.
Like hungry wise?
Yeah, I hope I'm not hungry before I die.
Oh,
I
that
don't
would be
know.
unfortunate.
Yeah, because do you carry that on the other? Like, I wonder, like, am I gonna be hungry on the other side? Like, damn, I'm missing out on the meal. Yeah. I don't know, but they say they say you don't need nothing. You just living free.
Yeah, if it's the place that I want it to be, it need to be some.
It is going to be. I can't. I told God already. I will guard the gates. I will do anything. Please, now you gonna kick me out because I sound this. But no, I couldn't take it. Yeah. But is there any other option? I just want to make sure. Is there any other option? But R.I.P. to Fat Man Scoop. We know he's an angel. We know he's in heaven, turning up. They crunking. They got Quavo. They got Rich Homie. They taking all the real.
Not Quavo, out. Girl. Take off.
They don't got Quavo. It's like the Grim Reaper. You just throwing the name out. I'm sorry. They have to take off. They just taking all the So definitely. Rest in power, Fat Man Scoop. We love you. Shout out you. We was playing. It was Fat Man Scoop and Rich Homie all September. Mm-hmm. Fat on me. We all September.
Big drop. Oh, hey, you got a $20 bill. Put your hands up. Give me all your money.
Right. I like dance play. He was like, all right, now give me everything. Like, dang. All right, but we're gonna move on. So I just wanted to add this because I said, is this the thing? They trying to say Charlotte. They trying to say we easy on.
Yep, they are
easy, but it's understandable. They gave the YNs the guns. They dropped. I'll tell y'all, allegedly, don't get me, government, but allegedly, I heard that the government needed money, and that's why we able to gamble, we able to buy guns, we able to smoke weed in North Carolina. One thing about North Carolina,
why did the 13-year-olds have switches?
Because they dropped the guns. They made it to where, look, I'm scared. They dropped it. They made it to where after the pandemic they needed money. And what's a money grabber? Of course, gambling, drugs, guns. So that's why they made it. Now, what you don't have to have a permit. It's so easy now to get a gun. So they dropped the guns in our city. So the YNs are on the loose. They are.
What?
The YNs are on the loose.
I'm telling you, they didn't. But yeah, they're easy on good. But it's the jails is full. Everybody's committing crimes. Mm-hmm. It's too much going on. They don't have that much space.
Listen, they letting my.
And yours is not the. I've heard a lot of people who did crimes like your brother are getting 4 to 6 years. My mom was like, "Dang, 4 to 6 years for that."
But
that's
I feel
easy time.
Listen, that's like you can buy time. Like
he's not. Y'all need to. Hey.
We're trying. I can't even. We're trying. Shout out to the real big end. Shout out to the real big end. But yeah, they trying to say we easy on time, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think Charlotte? Say it in the comments. I do a little bit, but like I said, that's something that they had. But people caused it. You dropped the city. You dropped the guns in the city, especially the last two.
Yeah, the jails are gonna be full if you keep pulling over people for foolishness. Stop.
Thank you.
That's why y'all gotta
stop getting caught up. Like, come on now.
Yeah. But well.
All right. So we're moving on because that's just you gotta move on. I'm itching. I want to play us some best right now. Give me my phone. Football season's back. Woo! Yep.
People keep trying to say it's a money making season.
It is a money.
Have I made it yet?
No.
But they saying maybe it's coming.
I get on your job. I don't.
Eagles.
Your yards did good yesterday.
Eagles won.
They did.
Yep, they did.
I heard the Raiders was acting a fool yesterday.
I heard that the Panthers 47-10. Now let's talk. Since this is it's okay. No, Charlotte's and then the Panthers are my second team. So I still support y'all. I think y'all could do it. I don't know
I just know my tax money might better never go to that stadium unless we win 5 games in a row. We have to win 5 games in a row. It gotta be a coaching
issue because football players are the best of the best. Wherever they're from, they are the best of the best from us. So what is the problem? Y'all are the best of the best.
What have we noticed, sadly?
But it's in North Carolina don't care. They don't care. They don't value their players. They quit to send somebody off or quit to do something.
Because to me, it starts with management. It starts with.
Then they fire Jerry.
No, but still, even just the coach. Like it just start when the organization, when management's not right, when people, that's what they. Who was it? I was talking to somebody, and they said they was like they love quarterback. Shout out to our quarterback. We love the quarterback.
As long as he fast and can throw.
That's what I. But they was trying to say he little. I was like, he ain't that little child. But you know what quarterback we could have had, and he did good last year, was the Texan quarterback. He did real good. That's a YN right there. That's about his business. That YN is on that football field, and he's getting it. Okay, Shout out to him. But yeah, it's kind of sad though. I don't know what's going on. It gotta be it has to be management.
It has to be because these are the best of the best in the country. So why is it that they get up here and they act scared?
Unless
they're not practicing.
Less of the best of the country we got.
But even still, it's still even if it's the less of the best, it's still. But actually, no. The worst teams get the best players. Mm-hmm. So it's really actually some of the best people on that team because that's how it works. So my whole thing with that. Do I need to get up there? How is you?
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm ready. I got shoulder pads in the helmet right now. What you want me to do, coach? You want me to kick the ball? You want me to kick someone? You want me to catch?
47-10. Like when y'all did not, your mamas did not invest. Them coaches, your mamas and y'all teachers in college did not invest their time and energy into some shit like that. I'm sorry, I mean to cuss, but I get irritated. I don't like stuff like that. They need me on that. I'm gonna get in the field.
They need us. That's
embarrassing. How do you go home to y'all kids? Y'all go home to y'all kids?
Yeah, they respectfully they do. But you get to me in all teams. You get their first 3 games.
They'll be getting paid they get paid money, yes, but not like they be getting paid like $300,000. And on an NFL spectrum, but of course, if they start winning more games and they start winning more then of course they'll go up based on like Cam Newton was getting paid. So it depends on that. But you remember we used to go to school.
They paying him about $500,000. They paying him about half $100,000 almost.
It's more than you talking about Dak Prescott. He getting paid like $300 million.
Whoever
you talking about CD Lamb?
That's what I'm saying. Whoever's the Dallas quarterback.
It's Dak. I think it's Dak Prescott.
Well, whoever somebody's getting a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just think the first 3 games we give them grace the first 3 games. But yeah, so shout out to the football season. I can't wait. I'm ready to fry some wings. We're gonna be out there. Anybody drop all the tailgates right now. We on a mission to go to all the we don't need to go to football games. We're gonna lose anyway. We just want to go eat some good food, network. Shout out Konnected. Hopefully the spirit of Konnected can help us.
How do you get invited to the tailgate? Or
you just
walk around. You just go. So it's a big thing.
You got to park now. Hopefully you can get some free parking. But
so we have to make our own food, and then everybody just come around.
Yeah, like if we said we did a tailgate, But now I don't know as far as you got to pay for your spot. But as far as me just being a person walking around, that should be free.
I will be asking Facebook and Instagram, and if you are involved in tailgates, please comment below. Let us know. DM us. We party.
I hope my Instagram's still live.
We party. We get tipsy. We lit. So please let us know, please.
Yeah. You check your friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still alive.
Hey, anybody gonna know?
Who's Deshaun Watson?
Who Deshaun? Why you don't say that?
No, that's a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He got hit with a lawsuit. But speaking of which, he just popped up on my timeline. But yeah, so shout out to the Panthers. I still believe in y'all. Keep pounding. I support y'all. Like I said, Charlotte is my second home. Mm-hmm. So I would never talk bad about the Panthers.
Even though you told them how do they go back to their kids.
No, real. This is what they need to hear. Oh, as a football player, how do you go back?
You know what she do? She cooked that food, rub that feet, and kiss him on his forehead.
Like you a failure.
Like he won. But let's just say the Bible says, man, that doesn't work.
And I'm not even. I couldn't do it no better than y'all. I just want y'all. I don't even think it's a player product. I know that y'all are the best of the best.
Yeah,
it's above y'all. Mm-hmm. God, it starts at the head.
Even with Cam could have did. Cam, but
Cam got to pay out. I'm sick of that. Cam got to pay out. But who was it? Drew Brees, which brother it was? Which brother is it? Not Drew Brees. Who the Peyton Manning, whatever Manning brother that was playing. You got to pay out. He got paid to do that. Shame. He got paid to do that. And I heard he had a hoe in a hotel.
Wait, Peyton Manning?
No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying Cam Newton. You know they say that before the Super Bowl, like Olympics, you're not supposed to have no like sex or you're not supposed to have no like relations or nothing. And I heard that he had
allegedly.
I heard that. I heard Cam Newton had a party. I heard that.
Yeah, but allegedly, it trickles down. We don't know. But
Cam,
if
please.
that's the case, I'm pretty sure that's why
you sitting here doing podcasts and you owe me a Super Bowl. We was sad.
We owe me 3 Super Bowls. I turned all the TVs off. Grandma, go to bed. Put the teeth in and go to bed.
We had took off. My mama had took off of work. We gonna go to the parade.
Celebrate.
We ain't do a damn thing.
Right.
God damn.
But I don't know. We're jumping all over the place today because there's just a lot we got to talk about. But a toddler was reunited with the family after being found alone in Mallet Creek area. I didn't know how I felt about this because it touches me because I work with child care. But it was like 1 a.m. There was reporting of a sighting of the little boy. The child was wearing short sleeve pajamas with green leaves.
It was chilly this morning.
Yeah, very chilly. So yeah, just wandering around.
Now I will say, now I have a lot to say about this. Now, kids, but that's why you should take the proper precautions. But I know if you say that, I don't have, okay. But still, I've seen stuff like where parents genuinely asleep and kids know how to open doors, which is why I've seen parents put like alarms on the doors. Like when they open the door, the alarm goes off. When they have locks on the door, so kids can do it. I get it, but 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I say I just put this on here so hopefully we can get free. Listen, do what y'all gotta do to keep these kids safe.
I'm not gonna say they're negligent or nothing like that because it can happen. Kids get into stuff. Like I said, we work with kids, so we understand at the split second of a dime, kids can.
And the child didn't. Like the comments were saying the child didn't look like malnourished. He didn't look bad. Like I said, he had on pajamas, clean.
Would y'all tear him up when he got home or no?
Nah, I'll tear myself up because it's like
yeah.
Because depending on now for parents tell it happens. Back doors get unlocked. There's been times where that you slip up.
Just be glad that somebody found him. Just be grateful. I'm pretty sure the police are going to probably do the. I said I'm pretty sure they're not going to take him or nothing, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have something put into place to make sure that there's a well fit for the child to be there.
He's only 2, like 2, 3.
Yeah, kids do stuff like that, so I get it.
3?
To open doors, 1-year-olds open doors. Like I've seen TikTok videos when people literally put like they said that they used to scare them. Like they'll do like alarms or something to scare them. Like the kids would jump because they open doors. It's like stop touching the door. And I told you. So I know kids are capable of doing it. Just like the kids in our class that be quick with that door. So you just never know. I'm just glad that baby is safe. I'm glad that he got back home to his family. I don't think that they're necessarily negligent. But like I said, mistakes can happen, and mistakes can be costly. And it could cost your child's life, and so please be careful and make sure y'all watch our kids. Now I'm glad we should have talked about this before, but we're gonna talk about it, this Tariq Hill thing, because whatever cop that who got him, they said he's gonna leave. Then they said that you're gonna get fired.
We're gonna talk about it right now. Speaking of,
you're getting fired, baby.
That's somebody's baby. Y'all know, so that's Tariq Hill, somebody's baby, right? Y'all have that man on that ground.
Whoever did that,
he was rushing to get to the game. I can't.
That's what I said. This is him winning this game or being great. It affects your salary. So whoever they said, I heard that he's placed on leave now because I don't care if even if he did the worst thing in the world, they wouldn't have wanted you to arrest that man. Tariq Hill's the star. You don't do stuff like that. You probably was trying to prove a point. They know who this black man was. You live in Florida. You being racist. That's why he out of a job. You messed up. And
they trying to say it's his fault. He was refusing to cooperate. I said, "Ooh, not refusing to cooperate."
Cause he has something to go. Exactly. He got something to do. I pay for your salary. If I win, this affects the police salary. I bring money into the city. Like, let's be for real. Like, no,
absolutely. And that's not giving no pass to just.
He said he was. And he said he was pinned on the sidewalk.
Yeah, pinned on the sidewalk, and they was trying to say he was uncooperative and refused to sit on the ground. He was probably a little frustrated, but rightfully so. But yeah, one thing about it, and they know who people are. But
I'm telling you, he probably did not know who that man was. He must be new.
But it wasn't just him though. It was other cops too. So after a while, but I'm pretty sure even after 40 minutes to 30 minutes of the stop, you eventually, like, one of them officers was like, oh snap, that's the so and so for the Dolphins. But one thing
someone said they struck him on the sidewalk.
Yeah, too? One thing about certain folks don't care how much money you got. They
finna show his ass something.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, and did they win? Did the Dolphins win?
I don't know.
Hopefully the Dolphins won.
Did the Dolphins win last night?
The Dolphins outdid the Jaguars by a score of 20-17 yesterday.
Shout out to the Dolphins just for that. Yeah, Tyreek Hill, you can come here anytime you want. Cause we would love to have you here to tell your story. Cause I have a story too. You know, I tell you about my story all the time. Not all the time, but I like to bring up my story when that man sadly shot those 3 U.S. Marshals here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Honey, our cops was going crazy, pulling people over, throwing ropes on the street, telling us to go back to Africa allegedly. There was a lot going on. And, yeah, so we gotta put an end to this. And we're gonna save the best for last. But I wanted to bring this up because you know what? This just ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, let me find it.
But specifically ladies. You can't have a hating man around you. You can't have anybody hating that's around you because they're gonna despise you. This woman right here, the Ugandan Olympic, her name was so forgive me for jipping it wrong, but was it Chip?
Let's just say
Chip.
No, let's call her C. Miss C.
Miss C.
We hate that, but it's a Ugandan Olympic marathon runner who was quick. She had just ran the Olympics. She had just ran the Olympics. And she was
her name was Rebecca. Shout out to Miss Rebecca. So she was a mother. Wow, 33-year-old mother on Thursday died for severe burns from her former ex. You not in the picture no more. You don't exist no more. Leave me alone, little boy. Stop being on my phone, little boy. You a stalker, little boy. Partner allegedly doused her with just gasoline. I mean, it set her on fire. You know, and it's so sad that I know so many stories that people do this, whether it's setting people on fire, throwing acid in their face. It's sick and this is for anybody out here, because like I said, all these stories we tie it back into the people. If you are obsessed with somebody that much, go get help. That's not cool.
Yeah.
If you want to kill somebody, you don't love them. If you got this mentality, if I can't have them, nobody can't have them, you need some help, because that's not, no matter what. And don't get it wrong, I tell people all the time, I'm not a jealous person, but I'm human at the end of the day. I'm not simply saying I'm never going to be jealous. I'm going to have my moments, but to be obsessive and stalking and threaten a person's life and their livelihood, it's
taking away from her parents,
it's never that deep.
Now you can't have
that person, right? It's never that deep,
right?
Because you can find somebody. It's 8 billion plus people around the world. You can find somebody else. So like I said, if you were former, if you were ex, if you were past, if you there and don't exist no more, just stay there and don't set your ex person on fire because you being petty. Because I don't know, they need to send them over here to our prison.
I'm pretty sure that prison is 100 times worse.
It's not.
Really?
Oh, in Uganda? Oh, yeah, African prison maybe. But if they over there, they said your prisons are nice and stuff.
Was he white?
I don't know. That's another thing I don't
know. I think this feel like something like
it does.
She had a white man. She looked like she probably had a white man.
It does. And they're not saying his name too. That's how you know it's a white man.
Yeah, it's probably somebody famous. It's probably somebody. So RP to her. Praise for her and her families. And just please be careful about the people that you date.
You can tell she just probably had a baby. Yes. Well, she's a mama.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I said. You're a weirdo. Stay away.
I'm trying to find.
And you have every right to block. Block and block that person. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about, what's going on with this U.S.
Stand up next to you.
Look.
Bless to USA. Because we're going to need some prayers.
Our boss said it might, no, for real. May the force be with us. There's a lot going on. They trying to say Russia interfering. They trying to say Trump going to call Kamala the N-word on the debate. Trump stay in Charlotte. Trump, why you keep coming? That's a good question.
Because North Carolina's a red state and it's the biggest city in North Carolina.
And that's one thing about North, we're a swinger state.
Cause we have black. We have lots of black and minorities in the inner cities.
But then we also
but we got on outskirts. Y'all forget about it's not just about the cities.
So we're definitely a swinger state.
Don't forget about Shelby.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Don't forget about Asheville.
I promise you, I was in, where was I? I was some small town, probably near Rocky Mount. It wasn't even in Rocky Mount. It was a smaller town than that. I promise you, there was people looking at us like, "There's more."
Get away! Get away!
Came out like it was like we were 6 deep in the car, and they was looking at us like, "There's more of you." What the world?
It's not, but I was trying to find it. But Kamala today just released her policies, that things that she had some good things, but they talk a good game. She talked about having living expenses, making medical insurance affordable, housing affordable. She talked about the abortion. So she said a lot of things.
But the only thing and regardless, and I'm not saying I'm voting for whoever I'm voting for. No, it don't even matter. I don't think and when I'm not gonna say don't like, but fear for her in particular is the other countries. Are they gonna respect her as a female president? As just a woman president. That's a very big thing. I would think we just got to consider as a country. I know we're very progressive. I know we think, we're good leaders. We're strong leaders. Women, we can do it. I just would hope that, but at the same time, I said, Chicago, you drop down to get your, you might could, we might could stop a couple wars. Right. You know what I'm saying? We might could bring back a one world currency, All you gotta do is bet your eyes and do a little AKA stroke. You know what I'm saying? You ended into, girl. What's that song?
I fly like paper.
Oh, that's biracial girl. Hey, she's biracial girl in a biracial world.
We're gonna see how it goes. I will be tuning in for the debate, and I will see what's going on and what's the next step, and see who's gonna do. Well, I think it's gonna be a mockery, and honestly, I think most of it is a joke. But
if he called her the N-word, we gotta jump him. We gotta jump him on stage. Not saying it's like not trying to be funny. It's not even. It don't even matter. He said the N-word all the time. I just think it'd be funny.
What he said?
So Trump don't be saying N-word allegedly all the time by himself.
I'm not gonna lie. Charleston White made this. Charleston White said, he said, growing up. He said, you asked me who am I voting for. Growing up, Trump was very celebrated in the Black community. He was getting NAACP awards. You seeing him with different rappers and Puffy and Michael Jackson.
It's just Trump, his thing is his people. Kamala, our people are going to respect you as a woman, as a leader. Trump, it's the people that comes behind you that we can't fully get with you. For those who can't get with him, that's the problem.
But he's a smart. But the reason why he's smart because he knows that those people are ignorant and they follow behind anything. They just glad that he's saying anything.
But those same people will gather up in a rally and put on some pillowcases and rock through the night.
That's true. But the thing is that's just because shows their ignorance because Trump likes people with money. Most of them people behind him are poor rednecks that he doesn't use that.
And blacks. Yeah, y'all in the category too. Don't get it twisted.
We don't care. If you don't have a 500,
how many stimulus checks do you want? I'm sick of that stuff.
If you don't have over 500,000 in the bank, or I'm gonna say $1 million, if you don't have, Trump doesn't care nothing about you. So all the people that support him talking about, if you don't have $1 million in the bank, he is not for you. Think about. Okay. Not saying that Kamala is, but neither is he. So I'm tired of hearing that.
So we're gonna keep it pushing, friend. What we got going next?
We're going to go ahead and shout out the local food business of the week. All right, now this is a business. Yeah, I am too. Stop. This is a business that is near and dear to my heart. I've been there a few times. I work in the area. I love them, and that is not only a Black-owned business. It's owned by somebody that is local to the Charlotte area. Now, being the fact that I'm not originally from Charlotte, but I know that people who are originally from Charlotte know who this person is. Okay, they are very aware. She's Ken's Cook. Woo woo! 430 Little Rock Road. I'm telling y'all. The best fried pork chop. I'm telling I want Chicken King abolished. Stop. Yeah, y'all.
Bomb it.
Bomb it. Not okay. Don't bomb it.
Okay,
but
no, wait.
I said abolished.
Oh.
Side eye.
If they got roaches, bomb it. Allegedly, if they got roaches.
Yeah. So I don't like. Stop going to Chicken King. Stop fooling with them. Ken's Cook is right down the road. Okay. She has great pork chop, great baked chicken, great mac and cheese, collard greens, baked beans, potato salad. You never had Ken's Cook?
I never had Ken's.
We used to go all the time. Maybe it was you. We used to go to Ken's Cook all the time. You know, I used at the other center at that time, but it was a point of time when we was messing King's Cook up.
Well, listen. You want to do some King Cooks when we get paid?
We might. I'm gonna try to get away from the fried foods, but I might fool with her. I
Just
might
for
let her
me?
know. Yeah, just for you.
Just
I'm
for
telling.
me.
I might do
Okay.
it. No, for Ken because the food is good. I'm telling
Not for
y'all.
me.
Please make sure. Like I said, I'm telling y'all. It's all about bringing Charlotte to the world to Charlotte. If we're gonna highlight businesses and highlight y'all love soul food, people are always talking about soul food is not in Charlotte. That's one of the first restaurants that I've had.
And
that is a great. She goes, you know why? Because she's from here. She's somebody's grandmama. She's somebody's mama. She's from here. That's a black woman from the city who was actually cooking soul food. The soul food that y'all. A lot of times those people don't even be from here. So go to Ken's.
And she's not even from
I'm not
Charlotte,
from
and
here.
she cooking for us.
So Ken's Cook, please check her out. Black owned business, Black Charlotte native. Please go see about it. Right there on Little Rock Road.
And this is why she got the segment.
Yeah,
because nobody can do it like she do it.
I'm telling you.
But we're gonna move on. But shout out to Ken Cooks. I'm gonna try you, Ken Cooks. I'm literally gonna try you this weekend.
Great, top notch.
All right, but the question of the day, because sometimes we do a question of the day, we do a poll of the day. It was really supposed to be a poll of the day, but only a few people answered. But hopefully a few more people start answering. But I said, what's something y'all missed about school? Shout out to our homegirl Jayla. She said she missed skipping school, cutting them up. Of course, learning, But shout out to her.
What I miss about school? I didn't. What do I miss about it's like school's like a big club, a big social club.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you go every day, like how you go to the club every Saturday. Like that was like school was like as far as social breeding ground for things. But besides that, I don't really miss anything about it. I don't miss the food. I don't miss waking up in the mornings. I don't miss waking up at 6:10 and stand on the block.
Yeah,
I don't miss the school bus.
We the real YNs. Are we the real YNs? I think it's like we standing on the block.
So
I get picked up by a gang.
I miss maybe the only thing I miss about school is being able to spend my money on whatever I want.
I do miss Nacho Friday.
I like teriyaki chicken, and little Chinese chicken. Remember they said?
Yeah, that was pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do miss Nacho Friday. What I can say,
I miss May. May was always a good month in school.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween.
The spring. No, I can't say, and I said, dang, that's why I'm like, y'all killers. Y'all better get all of them around them. All of them. Y'all ruining everybody. The Jewish one, the white ones, the Puerto Rican ones, everybody that's a hoodlum, get them out because y'all ruining. They don't have field days no more. Are you good? So I was looking because
they don't do the pacer test no more.
They don't do the pacer test. They don't have field days. Remember we had Kennedy. We literally were in that second.
We got the cutoff one.
We was the last, but that 6th grade year they had.
That school was kind of ghetto when we went. Yeah, it was the first year,
but it was fun. When you look at them pictures, it was fun. But you know what? It was ruled by people that understood. It wasn't that bad. Kennedy was not that terrible. Yeah, it could have been cleaned up a little bit, but it held on for all those other years. If that was the case.
Yeah, they made it seem like they had.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it was that particular principal at that time. Mm-hmm. She was about useless with a penny in the hole in it.
Miss Springs.
Yeah, very useless. All she did was walk around, clock her heels, and have a bang.
Yeah, so
it had a big booty.
But I didn't like the fact. Yeah, she did have a big booty. I didn't like the fact that they came and like I said they made it seem like for when we was living in a nice area. So I don't know. I don't know where the rest of the hood, the YNs came from.
You know what she said before they didn't. Now it's different, but before
because Little Rock did go there.
Mm-hmm,
sorry, Little Rock.
Before we had a lot of that that Waddell area by Nations Ford. Mm-hmm, we had a lot.
She just followed me too. You made me remind Shaniqua.
Oh, she did.
Just got 2 questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what I miss, it's so particular. Definitely that I miss the little things like the culture of how school used to be, but definitely college was way better than regular just K through 12. But even then, that was just for the experience. I mean, people ain't using their degrees for real. You just go there to party, have a good time, see if you can survive. So really, at the end of the day, I guess it's social engagement for us.
Really, that's it. Because people are not,
because we learned a lot of stuff in home. That's kind of
that's where the key is.
We learned a lot of stuff in home first. you know.
Things
And even I'm gonna be honest, my mom sometimes not having the time. She was not a parent that wasn't afraid to reach out for help. I have not too many stories, but I have a few stories of teacher going out their way to being that extra person to help me. So after school, I'm going with my teacher to their house learning, and that's something my mom took her time out to reach out to the teacher. Like, okay, single parent, I don't have time, you know, but I something got to give. My daughter needs help. Teachers, I got you. You know, sadly, I don't know if these teachers are like that now. They should, because y'all getting paid good. I hear the CMS teachers getting paid better than what they getting paid. So y'all need to put in a little work. I know my teacher, she probably wasn't getting paid really nothing, but she still took her time out and helped me. And I had another teacher who did the same thing. So, you know, so even if you're a parent, you know, who might not have the time, even the resources, ask. It's called school for a reason. These schools, don't let these schools fool you. Even the rundown schools get funding. The problem is they don't have people doing right by the funding. So we got to get these people out these schools. But that's the story for here and there. But shout out to school. Shout out to all the kids. You know, I think we're going to do this episode for the kids, man.
Should have had Big Ant up here.
For the kids, man.
Please invite Big Ant up here.
We're going to shout out to Big Ant. Shout out to our school, too, Dixon Academy. But you have some real quick announcements. Of course, we got our Queen City Awards November 9th.
Hey.
We love that, November 9th. Shout out to them. And, of course, shout out to us, you know, every Monday. Am I still?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Every Monday, 7 p.m., you know, around that time, between 7, it might be 6:45, between 7:15. You know, we try not to go past 7:15.
So understand.
But, you know. So shout out to us every Monday, y'all. We, you know, right now we're in a room, you know, we're here, but next year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So we just shout out to everybody, you know. So I am. Hey, so shout out to that. And of course, at the end of our show, for those who don't know and who are kind of new, I like to send off me, Big E Maya, like to send off with a message of the day. And I'm going to switch the message. Fred, you got a message for the kids?
Start saving your money now.
I'm
just kidding.
Nah, for real. Even if it's $1.
My message to the kids is don't play. I know that, well, elementary kids, well, my message is really to the parents. Because really, for the elementary kids, my message to y'all is really the message to the parents. Please make sure you're up on your kids. Make sure they're meeting their developmental milestones. Make sure you're contacting the teacher. Just how you pick up the phone to talk to that man in jail. Pick up the phone for that teacher when they call you. Okay, for my middle school students, pay attention. Go through puberty, mind your business. For high school, don't play around. Do what you figure out. What y'all, be very thoughtful and be very thoughtful in what you want to do. I know it's like, oh, we young. No, that goes by fast. Quick. Figure out what you want to do.
Cause it's not knocking, but baby, 30 it's down knocking. The highway, but it ain't there. But it's
down the highway. 85, but we going to Richmond. It's close. We on the way.
We're really, especially about 2 more years.
Yeah,
it's really not
good.
So
don't let you have a kid.
Yeah.
So just focus on what you don't. I'm gonna be completely honest. My advice, I really feel like dating should really be a thing to your 25. I think you should date, like have fun, date. Doesn't mean have sleep everywhere. That means actually mingle. I don't think that you should be basing life like this.
Oh yeah, these little boyfriends.
Yeah,
I know.
Don't let us say, oh, I'm going to college and I stayed back. Don't want to hear none of that. Yes. Do whatever you want. Go do what you don't. Base your decision off your mama, your daddy, your brother, your boyfriend. Nothing. Focus on you and figure out what you would like to do. That's and don't get pregnant. For the young ladies, don't have no kids. That's the biggest thing I could tell you. If I don't tell y'all anything, please don't have no kids.
Please. And I can say for those other kids who might be thinking right now watching, I don't have that. I don't have pain, which is very understandable. And I will hope, you know, CMS, all the schools, private schools, every school, you know, when I was growing up, school was a safe haven. You know, I felt like school was a place. So it's okay. You not do at the end of the day, your parents will understand in the long run. But at the end, if something's going on at the house, if something's going wrong, you know, and you are feeling protected and stuff, go to the school. That's what school is for. Reach out, say something to your teachers, say something. You know, at the end of the day, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So yeah, and just I'm not gonna say, these for the older kids. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to say it because at the end of college is good, but I can say
Be intentional.
try. Yeah, like Nia was saying, you got trades, you got certificates, you got different things out here. You have school, you do have college, so and not trying to be funny. Who knows how long we got on this earth? For real, as a unit. So make the best what you can out of it. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our show. I know it's been a while. I can't wait to come back next Monday. Let's do a show tomorrow. But thank y'all for watching. And definitely catch up with us next week. I promise we're gonna, we took a little hiatus because things was going on. But we're always gonna be back. We're always gonna be better. So yeah, we'll be back next week. Stay connected with us, Connected with E, 7 p.m. And we out. But we not really out because we still live. So
that's the case. Well,
yeah. Any last thoughts? Any last thoughts?
Halloween's coming up.
It is.
Oh, it's spooky season is coming up.
Okay, so was you with us? No, you wasn't with us Saturday.
Mm-mm.
No, you wasn't. Yeah, you wasn't with us Saturday. We didn't talk about a haunted house. Did we talk about it?
We did talk about was that Kiana? I remember being with you somewhere talking about haunted houses. I don't know which person. Maybe you talked about it again.
Because we said we trying to, we're gonna try to get that locked in sometime.
Cause they about to start now.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that by the end of this month. Or really because I don't want.
We can try different ones.
Last year,
y'all want to do different ones around the city?
Well, I don't like one or two. I'm fine. I don't gotta do a bunch. I can just do about 2. But I can't say I want to do mine
fairs
before. Yeah, I can't. I hope somebody. I gotta go to the fair. Food up a little bit. I definitely want to go. And I hear Raleigh because I was thinking about. I was like South Carolina or Raleigh. I said definitely I'm going Raleigh because I looked up the top
Raleigh is bigger
in North Carolina and just the United States. And we're number 9. Hey, shout out to us. So that's pretty good for 51 or 52 states or how many. So we number 9. So I said I'm definitely gonna make my way up.
The lines is long now, so you have to really be like.
Yeah. So
they don't have a fast line or nothing.
No, they do. They got go. We're going online now. Look, we can really make this thing. I already told. I don't know what, but we gonna definitely make this thing. All right. And now, really, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. So shout out to everybody. Stay connected. Stay connected with us. Connected with E every Monday, 7 p.m. And we out.
Looking